7 Days to Die exits early access after 13 years of development. The game originally came out in 2013 on both PC and console. It's been in early access ever since, but finally, after so long, it's upgrading to a full release. No more beta stages, is gonna be a full-on game priced at $44.99 on all platforms and storefronts when 1.0 launches in June. So if you want to keep the $6 price tag, better get your hands on the game right now on Steam at least. Console, sadly, it's currently $29.99 and the price is gonna go up. PC/Steam copy won't change in price, but console will. They plan on increasing this price in just a few days, which not many people are fond of. Luckily, it's free with Game Pass. Hopefully PlayStation Plus soon when the new version drops. And the fun pimps promise more focus on next-gen platforms. This doesn't entirely signify they will stop updating old gen, the PS4 and Xbox One, but seeing how they primarily mention the Series X and the PS5, they might just ditch out old gen pretty soon after the game goes into a full version. Future alphas being disconnected also means the game is starting from scratch with version 1.0. They're also changing branding for 7 Days to Die. Apocalypse Edition will now be renamed Console Edition to avoid further confusion among investors or players. This is the roadmap once 1.0 launches in June of this year. June will begin with a new character system, armor and clothing overhaul, remade vehicle assets, new animals, new gore system for zombies, new zombie variety of challenge system, new props, roads, poles, RTX graphics update, better optimization for the game, better seas or world generation I should say, and updated controller support. And this all releases next month on PC first. Console will get the update a month after in July. Then later on in October of this year, a new weather system and bio progression will be introduced. Also a new wardrobe system, crossplay between all platforms, new Twitch drops, zombie stages, you can spawn near friends now, outfit DLCs, and much more. This all sounds promising and I'm so ready to hop back into 7 Days to Die. Been about 2 years since me and my buddies grinded this game out, and now with this next gen update, I'm so ready for the grind to come back. 2024 is looking bright so far, but moving on to next year's plans. The devs plan on releasing bandits, a new main mission, the UI is getting an overhaul as well, a new event system, even more quests for next year's June in 2025. As for October in 2025, a new trade system story mode is coming out, Steam Workshop support for this new version of 7 Days to Die, and yet again another new quest type. Keep in mind there is so much more planned. This is just a summary of what's in store for 2024 to 2025, just a preview of what's to come. They have some extra surprises for us that they don't want to reveal just yet, but with these new improvements and content, this begs the question, is the price increase really worth it? Because I mean, that's really what's getting the community riled up right now. The fact that players have to pay more for a game they've already been playing for nearly a decade. Imagine playing this one game for over 10 years and all of a sudden a new update drops and it's locked behind a paywall and only console has to pay. I would be so mad, but thank God I play on PC. But then again, when I started this game, I played it on Xbox One. So as for you console users, I feel bad for you. Your anger towards this change is completely justified. Literally the same exact situation that went down with Fallout 4 yesterday. These devs release a next gen update, but they want console users to pay for it, and they don't like that. They don't think it's fair because PC gets it for free. And the 7 Days to Die community in particular has not been liking the favoritism the devs have been giving to the PC space. So seeing this roadmap actually infuriates a lot of people who have been waiting years for simple features on their platform like split screen, and now they have to pay more for more content that they think should have been included in the game for free. I get it though, they gotta make their money. I mean, it's been 10 years. That's a very long time by now. Most people own this game. So now they need a new wave of revenue coming in to keep updates coming. But the way the devs just tackled against the console players like that is messed up, especially because they've been postponing a lot of updates already in favor of the PC community. Like PC, you get the full game for free, but console, you guys gotta pay. I don't know, that just doesn't seem right. But then again, it's all console's fault due to the hardware limitations. Each platform has its own different store, while Steam PC never changes. And they said every other early access game does the same thing, which is true. They do increase the price, that's normal when they get out of early access. This has happened with games like Phasmophobia, The Forest, but then again, they don't force players into paying for the new update if they already own the game. Like, come on. At least they're uniting all platforms with the next gen update. It's gonna have crossplay, but it's only gonna be limited to next gen. Like I said, killing off the PS4 and Xbox One, but they noticed the frustration in the community, and at least this time around they promise console will get the same updates PC will, which kind of convinced a lot of people to just buy the new version. Because if you didn't know, in the previous game, even though it's been years since they ported the game on console, PC has always been ahead. They were never on the same level and people kept asking for more features that PC had, but the devs never made it happen. But hey, once the game goes full version, now it will. Old world saves are also not going to work when the game goes into 1.0. So say goodbye to all your decade-old worlds. It's been a nice run, but it's time to grow up, guys. And if you have a physical copy, it's soon going to be rare. anymore, as the studio said they will halt production, making way for the new version. They'll still be playable, but you'll have to buy the new update, as is essentially a completely new game. And in the stores, the old games won't be sold anymore. At least they're working on a solution with Microsoft and Sony to give old owners a discount, but still they're not happy with having to pay for the upgrade when again it's free on PC. This has kind of made people turn away from the new game. I mean, essentially consoles funding the PC space too, because we're not paying. But even if you gotta pay more, I think it's worth it, since the full game is gonna get mod support too on console. This is big news. Still no split screen, they're ditching it entirely in physical copies too. Both mediums are truly dying in this day and age. It's sad to see. PC and console editions will practically be the same now, besides random generations. Console edition will launch with a collection of pre-generated maps that will change shortly after launch. The world editor won't be featured at launch too, and at launch console edition will be limited to only peer-to-peer games on the same platform. Again, crossplay later, as I mentioned before, in quarter 4 of 2024. 7 Days to Die will be leaving Game Pass too. Well, right now it's still featured in Game Pass, but when 1.0 releases, it will not be. Definitely not gonna sit right with a lot of Xbox users, and they don't plan on bringing the new game to Game Pass anytime soon. Again, wanting people to buy the game. They don't want people to get it for free anymore. There's also been some rumors that the devs are gonna ditch the game in 2025 because that's when the roadmap ends. That's false. They even confirmed this, saying it's just a flat out plan on years to come, but they will give us an update furthermore on what they have planned for the year that follows, 2025. So the game isn't going anywhere. I mean, it's in the game's new version 1.0. Pretty self-explanatory. This is the start to a new era for 7 Days to Die. A bunch of new content, changes both good and bad. I just want to inform you all on what's going on, because this is the next step on 7 Days to Die. It's moving to next gen, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited. I always had fun with games like this. This is one of the most legendary indie Steam games. I'm glad support for it hasn't died out just yet. Be sure to leave a like for more 7 Days to Die. Really lets me know what games you guys prefer me talking about. Let me hear your thoughts in the comments below on everything I talked about. If I missed anything, let me know. Also gonna be looking around for your guys' opinions, see what you think. Be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're trying to get to 20k. My TikTok has surpassed my YouTube. I didn't see that coming. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Take it easy. Peace out. Stay blue.
Loving myself, but it hurts sometimes. Suicide, no, cut it in.